everyone, it's Alina from Xactware Mastery here, and today I'd like to talk about a tool in Sketch that will allow you to add a roof or a room or a spiral staircase in one click. And it's called the Online Sketch Gallery, and not many people know it exists. So if you do not use Sketch, I'm going to stop you right here. No need to watch this video. But for those of you that use Sketch every day and you're Sketch heavy in your everyday job, this is going to be a big time saver for you and show you some different options in Sketch that you may not have seen before. So let's go take a look. So here I am in an estimate, of course, and I'm in the Sketch main tab here. As you can see, I've closed all of those windows that are open. So when you first go to Sketch, you've got all these extraneous windows, which are useful for some things, but when I'm actually working on a sketch, I like to have as much real estate as I can. So I close all those windows using the little X's in the corner. You can always bring those windows back by going to Options at the top of your screen and going to Visible Windows. You can always reset those. I keep them closed, however, unless I absolutely need them, and the ones that I usually use are Search or Item List. I don't use these symbols or images very often. So if you'd like to close all those, go ahead. And then, of course, if you need to bring them back later, you can under Options, Visible Windows, and Reset to Default Layout. So today what I want to talk about is Online Sketch Gallery. So not many people that I teach or talk to know that this exists. I thought it'd be a great topic for a Tuesday Tech Tip. So under Options as well, so we have to go under Options. You can't be in Tools, you won't find this. At the top of the screen, you've got an Options tab. We're going to go where it says Load Template and just click on Load Template. When you click on template, you've got your template list. So sketches can be saved as templates. I'm not going to go into that in this video. Maybe if you want to comment below if that's something you're interested in. We can talk about sketch templates if you don't know what those are. But that is not what we're going to be covering today. Today I want to talk about the Online Sketch Gallery. And so the only way to access that I know of, to access the Online Sketch Gallery, we have to go to our template list window and then click on Online Sketch Gallery here. So I can click there and you can see that it will take you to a web page. So it opened up in Chrome for me and I have a list of all kinds of different configurations of roofs. Staircases are in here. You should never have to ever sketch a spiral staircase again unless it's super custom. They've got lots of spiral staircase options here. We could search for spiral staircase if we can spell it right. There we go. Spiral staircase. There's all these different options that you have at your fingertips. And then you would just go ahead and download one of these as a template, import it into Xactware, and go ahead and resize it to your dimensions. So I kind of like this staircase. It's a crazy one. I'd like to see what that looks like in 3D. So I'm going to go ahead and download that to my desktop. So I can go ahead and click on it here. It's going to take me to that specific staircase and I can click on download. And it's going to ask me where I want to save this. We're going to save it here as the big spiral on my desktop. That looks good. So I'm going to save that and that's going to download. Now it's going to go to my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and go back out to my Control Center dashboard on Xactware. So I'm going to cancel out of my template list for now. And I'm just going to minimize that window. And I'm going to open up my desktop here and find that big spiral. There's that file. Now I'm going to go to the Xactware Control Center dashboard. That's the main part of your program. Now normally I could just left click, hold, and drag this guy into the estimate. And it would say, do you want to import? And click yes. But today it's failing for some reason. So when this happens, if you're getting this error, try dragging it into the Control Center dashboard recent projects and dropping it into a project. If that doesn't work, the workaround would go to data transfer and we're going to retrieve from the desktop. I'm going to select the sketch template and we're going to use big spiral here. I'm going to retrieve it. It says it already exists and I'm not sure why this might be part of the glitch, but I'm just going to go ahead and overwrite. And we're going to left click OK, and now it says it succeeded. So before it said it failed, now it's saying it succeeded. That's okay, it's just an error. So there's a workaround just in case you encountered the same error that I did. You also might try restarting Xactware. Sometimes that helps clear up some of these things. I tried that, didn't work. So you might have to do the workaround where you go to data transfer and pull this out of your desktop or whatever file you're saving these in. Now let's go to the fun part and go and see this estimate. So I'm going to go back to where I was working here. Let's go to Options, Load Template, and there we have it. Big spiral right there. I'm going to left click OK. And I can zoom in there and left click once to place that on our sketch palette and take a look at that in 3D. And that looks pretty cool. You've got all these landings and you've got your staircases, your railings, curved walls all in place there for you to work with. Like I said before, this is all editable or able to be changed to the dimensions that you need. So we could come in here and make these wider or shorter, whatever you wanted to do. We could mess around with the dimensions of all of this and make it molded to what we need rather than having to hand build this from the ground up. And like I said on that web page, you can go ahead and search for many different types of sketches. We've got lots of roofs here. They've got interior floor plans, staircases, all kinds of fun things. They've got decks that wrap around curved walls, all kinds of craziness. It's just kind of fun to take a look at. So I encourage you, go online and go look at the online sketch gallery and take a look and see what you think. And definitely download one of the templates just to get your feet wet and see how that works. It really is a lot of fun to see this just auto-populate into Sketch. It's pretty cool. My name is Alina Wilson with XM8 Mastery. I hope that you like this topic. If you want more sketch topics like this, please hit the like button below or comment if you have a particular topic in mind that you'd like me to go over. If you'd like more information on what XM8 Mastery is about and what we do, please visit www.xm8mastery.com. We do have our Begin to Master series up ready for purchase on our website. If you're a beginner in Xactmate, it's made specifically for you and how to write estimates and have all the fundamentals you need to have a great estimating career ahead of you. That Begin to Master course will give you all the tools you need. Hope you guys have a great week in your business, and we'll see you next week.